Hi everyone, hey, welcome, greetings, namaste. Welcome to your April reading with me. Guys, April portends to be a month where there are a lot of very active spiritual energies around. We come to the month this year in 2017 where there is the energy of Easter. Now Easter, whether you are religious or not, celebrates the birth of Christ, and Christ is also an ascended master. So ascended masters make themselves very available in this time frame of the Easter period for each year. So as we move into April, we're moving into that Easter period where we will find energies, heightened energies of light, love, and higher vibrational energies. It's a time where you can quite often connect very easily with the spiritual world, with angelic masters, ascended masters, and spirit guides. So I think it's a month where a lot of action and interaction can happen and change and take place. So we'll focus our reading this month using 7 cards with a layout that I will work through. As we go through the cards, I will tell you how it's working. So Aries, since it is sort of April time and it is your birthday as such, happy birthday to all the Aries out there, and also for the Aries who had their birthdays in March, of course. Let's do your 6 cards for you and see what the universe is wanting to tell you. Okay, 6 cards and then 1 overall energy card. The first card is your work and prospects. The second card is home and needs. The third card is luck and desires. The fourth card is friends and support. The fifth card is love and or sex. And the 6th card is your plans and goals, and the 7th card is your overall energy card. So Aries, let's take a look at your picture here and see what's going on. We will start at the top left, where the first card is designated for work and prospects. We see the Emperor, and he is known as the Aries card, and you are the Aries reading, and we're moving into the month of April. So it feels very synchronistic there. There's a whole bunch of synchronicity going on with that card and the timing of the reading. So I think for you guys, your work prospects, you should be looking out for synchronistic opportunities. Some of you might be feeling as though the universe is opening doors for you, as if there feels to be an extension of something that you perhaps can't quite see or grab, but you're getting messages about it one way or another. So these could be psychic messages, they could be intuitive from your own end, they could be messages coming to you from other people or conversations or even other people's ideas. Now the Emperor also suggests a man of power and authority. So this could be someone who is either your current employer, and there could be issues to do with power and authority for some of you Arians in the month of April. So some of you might be finding that you're being pressured by this, or that there is an overbearing feeling of demands on you, wanting you to be structured and do something in a certain way and also within a certain time frame. Now this could also be leading on to a little bit of tension that permeates itself back to your home life as well. And that's what that 9 of Swords might be sort of tethering itself through. But going back to the work, some of you are feeling tension at work and the need to either meet with authority figures or to kind of stand up to them and say, well, yes, there are rules and there are rules in place, but sometimes they need addressing. So some of you might be being spoken to in your workplace by an authority figure, or some of you may wish to challenge circumstances around that. Also, the timing of April for you could be like a yearly increment. You know, you might be coming around for a pay rise or a promotion, or when you have, you know, your meeting with your boss and they go over your job and how you have handled it for the last year. So a job review. There might be reviews for some of you as well. And there's the feeling if you're going into a review, you possibly will have the chance to make a certain say and have your say, but there will also be certain things that are being told to you that you probably have to focus on and follow through with as well. Let's go on to the second card, the home and needs, and we see that Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords is traditionally known as a card of a bit of tension and anxiety. Also, it often portends to a lack of ability to sleep. So some of you will be suffering from anxiety possibly, and this could again relate back to your job or issues around finances or money and or your career. Anxiety can be insomnia can be brought about through quite a different range of effects. Sometimes it's needing to balance the whole mind, body, spirit out at a greater level. Sometimes it's health related and it's diet related, and other times it's the fact that the conditions around you aren't actually very good for sleeping. So if you're in a noisy home or you're not getting enough quiet or darkness in your room to get you off to sleep, some of you may need to readjust that and think of ways of rebalancing your bedroom area and creating it into a more harmonious atmosphere. For others of you, you need to balance out anxiety issues. Now they can be addressed through diet and vitamins and minerals in particular. So vitamin B is very essential for reducing anxiety. Vitamin E is very good at that as well. Also leafy green vegetables and zinc. Zinc is particularly good for reducing anxious feelings or panic attacks. So the other thing with that, it could just mean that there is a little bit of tension in your home in April for whatever reason. Now you might feel responsible for the tension, so you're bringing back feelings of either, within your home, if there's a lot of people in your home and there might be quite a few people who have issues or stuff going on, you're loading it all up on yourself, which is also causing some of your anxiety and your sleeplessness. So you need to relax in this month of April. You need to find more relaxation and meditation and time out. And don't take on board everyone else's problems because you're overloading yourself. You can't necessarily solve their problems for them. Yes, you can be a support person, but sometimes Aries, and I know how hard this is, we have to step back and let the others make a decision for themselves. So there's a message in there for some of you about that as well. Let's go to that third card, which is luck and desires. So you guys have received the Four of Cups. Now the Cups card is usually about emotions and heart energies, and often love and romances or relationships. So it seems your luck and desires this month in April are focused around those particular energies. Now some of you Arians might be in for some sort of proposal or offer, and we see this in two of these cards coming your way. So there's a feeling here that some of you might have more than one offer coming your way, and it could just be friendship, like new friends coming in your life, or it could be romantic liaisons. But if you see this guy here sitting on the grass with his arms folded, and he has a sort of a really grungy look on his face, he's not particularly happy with the way things are or the offer that is coming. So there's a feeling of the need to be more grateful, and also to approach any offer that is given to you with open eyes and be more adjective and allow a bigger field of vision within its scope. So whether or not the offer is about friends or romance, or even if it's about jobs or money or properties or anything, you should open your vision and look into it a little bit more. Also, there's the feeling that yes, you haven't got enough gratitude for what you have got in your life. So for some of the Arians out there who are looking for new things in various different places, sometimes the grass is not always greener on the other side. So what you have at home or in your own life currently, you might be able to fix and remedy some of the issues without necessarily leaving altogether. So there's a degree of fixing up involved. And even though I said here not to put your finger in too many pies in other people's lives, you can fix your own situation. So you can take the time out to try and rebalance any relationships or issues in your own home area, and it will bring about a more satisfaction in your life, which will fulfill your desires a little bit more. Okay, moving on to the next card, which is the Chariot. That's number 4, and this is friends and support. Now, interestingly enough, you guys, Aries, have picked 2 travel cards, and they're sitting very aligned with each other here. So the Chariot is one of the major arcanas, and you have 3 major arcanas in your reading, and they're quite positive ones. So the Chariot represents a lot of different energies at a lot of different levels. He can be at the sort of more physical level. He can be talking about your vehicle, your car. Some of you might be going on a road trip in April, so you might plan like a holiday away or some sort of form of travel. For some of you, it might be involved around your work. There's that possibility of either of those 2. Some of you might be doing something with your car, upgrading it or fixing it, because sometimes when the Chariot turns up, your car needs a little bit of attention. So some of you might be involved in requiring to service your car, or unexpected bills around that, or thinking of purchasing a new car or going on a road trip. The Chariot can also indicate change of address. So for some of you, this could be a permanent change, and you could be moving a fair distance away. For others, the change of address could be this holiday or this break that you're going on, possibly. Now, if we go to the deeper perspectives of the Chariot, and this is your friends and support card, of course, remember, the Chariot talks to us about the spiritual connection of life, the male and female yin and yang. It also talks a lot about ecliptical times in the year, so we've just been through them in February, and we have a lot of ecliptical energy. So the Chariot shows us great strength, and inner strength and personal strength and prowess, and the ability to surge forward in new directions with this power and strength. So given that it's in the friends and support area of your life, there's the feeling that that part of your life is well and truly being looked after, that there is strength in that area. Either you are supporting your friends because you are a strong, intuitive strength person who's able to offer support in many areas, or you have friends around you in your life who are giving you that type of support as well. So with the respect that that Chariot is relating to friends and support, it is a really good positive card to have. It does show you, Aries, that you do have support around you, and really strong, nurturing support, because that's what the Chariot is. And it also shows that you are strong in offering support to your friends as well. So the cycle of give and take is in a nice position, a nice harmony position. Let's go next to the 5th card, which is down here on the left, the Knight of Cups. And this is for the love and sex position. So we see there the Knight of Cups has always been considered one of the more romantic and love-related cards, and he's turned up in that exact position. So as I said earlier, in terms of the 4 of Cups, it feels to me, Arians, as though there is definitely some offer of heartfelt connection coming your way for the month of April. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be just romantic. Remember, all relationships affect us at the heart level, so they are all connected to the energy of love anyhow. So whether or not this is new friends coming into your life, or just a reconnection of old friendships again, re-establishing and showing that love and support, as we talked about up here, or the possibility of romantic in beginnings seems very prevalent and very possible. Now, the Knight of Cups is one of the better noters for that particular energy coming in, and it feels as though there is definitely like a peace, a feeling of peace being offered, you know, the olive branch being offered. So whether or not there has been some sort of upset with some of your friends or in certain relationships one way or another, it feels as though there might be a calming of the ways, and that there is more people coming to you rather than you needing to go to them, and they're the ones offering you either, you know, let's make up and be friends again, or hey, I'm really interested in you, I'd like to know you more or know how you work more. And I think this is why you have a little bit of this just kind of displacency over there, and sort of feeling as though, no, I'm still not too sure about this. There's an ounce of you that is not ready yet for the offers that are coming. You're either skeptical or you're still protecting yourself a little bit from previous issues that have happened. So there's no need to rush that. It will continue on as the year progresses anyhow. But this is around for those of you who are wishing to uplift that. So I think there's some nice, positive, light, happy, love-filled energies in the air for you in April. We come to the 6th card, and this is your plans and goals for the month. So you've got the Fool, you know, one of my favourite tarot cards, the 0 in the deck, and this is all about new beginnings for yourself, not for others. So I think this month is very much a month that you are spending about thinking about yourself. You may have been giving a lot out over previous months to other people in your life, or relationships or career issues, but this month it's more about you standing up and saying, no, just wait a minute, this is me time. And I think this is, again, really synchronistic because it's your birthday month. And given that it's such a potent month, astrologically it's potent celestially, it's potent religiously, so it's also potent because it is the warrior Aries Mars month. So you've got so much potential backing in your reading to really kapow yourself out there and choose this new direction that you want to go in, because the Fool is all about you making new directions. And these are your plans and goals. So it might be that some of you are setting these for the very long term, and you're writing your goals down now, and you're starting the first journey of a new direction. And this is very much about you. So it's about finding your inner integrity values, what you haven't been aligned with, what you need to discard, and what you need to uplift as you make this wonderful connection going forward. And what a particularly powerful time of the year for you guys to do this. And I can't say that enough, because I firmly believe it. I've been getting a lot of messages coming to me before I started doing the readings, and I was really imbued to make note and to get across the importance of light-filled spiritual energies that can help you make these moves forward. In particular, the angelic realm, and I might be able to make a video about angelic support and who's out there for who, but call upon your angelic beings around you and really utilize them for this month of April to get your desires and your plans and your goals into focus and up and running, because you do have a wonderful card there. It's the best card to have for setting goals and desires. So don't underestimate the power of this window of opportunity. It's very important. Now we come to your overall energy card, which is the 6 of Swords down here. And the 6 of Swords is often known as the card of travel. And this can be, and there it is sitting under the other travel card. So this can be by sea, or as we talked about, by car. So some of you may be planning trips overseas, or going on boats somewhere, or taking a road trip, or just small trips away. Some of you might be planning extensive long journeys, and even moving home or moving areas of the globe or your countries. The other thing that this card can actually suggest is that You are moving out of turbulent waters of some sort that have been hindering your progress, and this might be why the Fool is here as well, telling you, to start this new journey, kick out the old, boot it out, and sail forth, set forth in this new direction. There's plenty of new offers of opportunities coming to you, and you've got this card which bodes about leaving the past detritus behind and moving out of any negative relationship issues in particular. These can be close relationships such as partners or siblings or family members, and moving into a more progressively smooth and positive area of life. You do take some people with you on this journey. You're not going on your own, but at the emotional level you gain a lot of strength, hence why we're sailing into the Chariot right there. So you gain a lot of strength, possibly, as I said, from friends as well, and you call upon your own strength to take you forward. So Aries, you do have a really nice, profound reading. I have thoroughly enjoyed doing this one for you, and I think that as you move forward with the month and the year, your goals and dreams and aspirations should fall into place nicely. So I've just cleared those cards away, and I've decided to add as a final card, and everyone will get this, one of the fairy messages cards. And since Aries, we are talking about the 4th month of the year, we will take from the 4th card down. So what's in store for you? What's the final message here? Beautiful card, absolutely stunning to look at. Everything's okay. Exactly what your reading's just been saying. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. And I think that has just again reaffirmed so many of the messages of your reading. Absolutely wonderful card to see for the finish. Let go of that anxiety, that little bit of anxiety you had up there. Try to take that mantra, everything's okay, as you try to sleep at night as well. Relax the need to have this worry or tension in your life, because Aries, things are panning out well. And remember, it doesn't necessarily mean it will happen instantly. It's a journey. Your whole life is a journey, so every aspect of it and every moment of it is part of it. If we all got to the end point in a hurry, we'd have missed the beauty along the way. We would have missed both the pitfalls and the mountain tops and the sunsets and the sunrises, and we wouldn't actually know what it was all about. And what's the point of that? So everything's okay. Hey, thanks Aries. You guys have a wonderful April ahead. I wish you all the very best. I love it when you leave your comments. I love reading them, and when I can, I action them as well. So have a wonderful, safe, light, love-filled, prosperous April. Namaste.